Well, we were always curious what was going to happen. Saitama back down in the 13.6, but it's not all bad news. Let me tell you why in this video. My name is Mike. Welcome back to the 2-Bit Crypto channel. Make sure you subscribe for daily cryptocurrency content. If you are a member of the Wolfpack, click the subscribe button down below and let's get into this video. So like we said, we did a video yesterday around the OKX listing. We saw this huge price pump all the way up. I think it broke the 18s at one point, maybe even nearly the 19s. And we were always, I think everyone was debating what was going to happen once it launched on OKX. Now, there's some real positives. Equally, this was almost anticipated, I would have said. Let's take a look at some of the stats. This, remember, is through Uniswap. That's what Dex Tools reports on the DeFi transactions. 15.4 in liquidity, 10.1 million in daily volume, which actually is a strong number. Holders continue to rise. Market cap $720 million. So, you know, it's kind of around that $750 million. It was on its way back up to nearly $1 billion market cap yesterday, but has seen some significant price. Down 23% on the day, but not a surprise. Now, the positive is there aren't a lot of big sales. I think people expected it to launch on the OKX and this huge, insane pump come in, and people were going to try and flip it. That's not the case, but there are some very good news. So we can look over here at the SAITAMA USDT pairing over on OKX. We can see for them 38.03, but look at this number, 24-hour volume, 9.32 million. All of a sudden, you're adding that on top of this, you're at nearly a $20 million token in terms of volume. So this thing for me is only just getting started, and I think we're going to see some significant volume starting to come through OKX. And now, here's where it gets really interesting. The minute some of the other exchanges, even the big exchanges, start to see potentially big volume running through OKX, it's going to pique some interest. Now, I still think Binance is a very difficult ask. I just, for whatever reason, CZ, the CEO of Binance, just does not like Saitama. I don't know why. Whether it's to do with the polling thing or the list Saitama thing, who knows? But he's a businessman. He's going to want volume, and you can see there is still volume going through this. There are still buys, there are still sells. 9.32 million, and that, I think, will only grow. You've got to remember, we're just trying to teeter out of this bear market. We're sort of, you know, some tokens are starting to move. The market feels a little bit better. So once we start to really see a catalyst and we really start to see things move, then I think we're going to see some big 24-hour volume through OKX, and then equally through SAITAMAsk as well, and that's when it'll start to peak the interest. So I think successful in terms of its pairing, successful in terms of getting an OKX. People are swapping over there. Obviously, you can't do it if you're in the US, if you don't have a VPN, etc. So it is still a smaller market than the potential is there. But again, like I said, there is some good volume and some good buys as well. You can look down here, look, 5.6 billion. So these are all order buys, 17 billion, 27 billion, 9 billion. So there's a lot of decent size buys that are going through, not in the trillions, which, you know, that's when you start to see some very big investment money. But I do think, I'm not sure people would use OKX right now if they were going to go big. What else did we see? Well, there was kind of a bit of a shift of professionalism, which I like from Elon Musk. So always associate and conduct business with people who are genuine, honest, and have ethics. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Now, why is this important? Well, Dell Crypto came out. So Dell Crypto was in one of the Saitama spaces, and we'll just listen to this clip.
I'm going to talk. I'm going to say, I'm a grown-ass motherfucking man. I'm going to talk how I want to talk. And so...
Okay, now you're being very professional.
No, and yes, I'm so you're right.
This is you becoming a doctor, right? Dr. Dell Crypto.
I'm upset. I'm upset, man, because like we spoke about this already. So now I'm getting emotional, and you're right. I apologize for using that language with you.
Just understand, this is not a street or a street war.
No, there's not. I'm not from the streets, right? Like I'm not a street guy.
Bro, I mean, the talking earlier just sounded like one.
Well, I mean, this type of talk happens in rooms that you engage in all the time, Aaron. There's no need to act like some Mother Teresa.
No, I do not engage everybody.
To say no more shilly.
Bit kind of hot kettle black in some respects, where, you know, Elon Musk, the guy who's going to call everyone out in terms of taking him to court and getting some legal finances against Dell Crypto, who you either love him or you hate him. That's my honest opinion with Dell Crypto. So, but interestingly, there's kind of certainly an argument, and look, interestingly, that people are talking about that. So, you know, Dell Crypto, it loves to block people, but look, it was certainly different from the team at Saitama, and probably a different stance from Elon Musk. None of this kind of rantiness that he kind of has been doing recently. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. But look, in terms of Saitama, what's going to happen. You know, look, this feel like this SAITAMask is starting to work. There's a 3-hour downtime as they start to work some other bits on it. So we're going to have to wait and see. There is some more tokens on boarding. We're still waiting for this list that Russ promised us of some more tokens that we're going to launch on there. And again, I think, you know, we need to see some big stable coins. It'd be great to see Ethereum on there, maybe even a stable coin, USDT or USDC or something like that, and then a couple of new tokens. Right now, as we do this video, Russ is doing a live AMA with the Shuna team, although the lead dev did phone in sick from that. But again, hopefully we'll see some big tokens, or we'll certainly see some tokens that people are interested in onto SAITAMask. Build on the hype, build on the kind of momentum that they start of had to build. Here's the real challenge. Where does this keep dropping to? Does it find some level of support here in the 13.6? It hasn't dropped down to the 11 and 12s, which I think is a positive, and let's see where we go. But let me know what you think down below. Did you load your bags and sell? Or are you in it for the long haul? And I'll see you guys in the next video.